Do Republican policies generally support workers?
Well, this is going to be a strange answer, but yes. And I'm going to say yes only because Tennessee supports workers by creating jobs and creating a very business-friendly environment that brings jobs here. However, they don't support workers that much. They seem to legislate policies that restrict the workers from for unions to exist. As he just mentioned, some of the things that they did and that they mentioned as far as reducing the right for members to deduct their dues from that's an impediment. And it seems like, and this is a right-to-work state. Now, right-to-work simply means that it restricts the workers from having from having to pay dues. In other words, they have it so that you have a right to work, but you have a right not to pay dues. And if you don't pay dues, you still have to. You still can get represented by the union. So it's kind of shrewd how they have done this. They know that if the unions can't have dues, then they don't have the resources that they need for lawyers and for arbitrators, and so they don't have the resources to fight them. So most of the time, companies have deeper pockets, and so they need these attorneys and these fees to help promote the values of unions.
All right, Jeff, you want to add that? Do Republican policies generally support workers?
I don't believe they do, and I've spent time in both Washington, D.C. and at the state capitol doing some lobbying on behalf of our union. And the pushback that I've received has been mainly from the Republican Party. Mm-hmm. Now, there have been exceptions, of course, and there's always going to be exceptions to the rule. But as of late, the attempted removal of the National Labor Relations Board member mm-hmm. Has been an example.
Yes.
And, of course, as I stated before, the executive attempted executive fiat on trying to remove collective bargaining from federal employees is also the other. So the examples are there publicly, and then the things that Charles and I have seen in the past and in our work, so I can safely say no.
Yeah.